Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you are in the country and everywhere around the world. It is I, Mike V. Welcome, everyone. It is Monday, October 28th, 2024. This is episode 16 of the Monday Mic Drop. All right, beginning of another week. Go ahead and wait a couple of minutes for everybody to join in. Today's going to be a little bit more relaxed episode. As there hasn't been any big news in the past week. Obviously, last week's episode, if you haven't watched it, it was pretty much dominated by my recent Reno trip, so we had that going. So Proud Monkey is here. He got here early. And Larry's here. But yeah, so we're probably going to do Q&A, of course, plus we're going to see which game is going to be for we're going to be having for the next video poker group challenge. We'll probably play some video poker as well. Little Joe is here. He's up. And as you probably know, of course, you guys know by now, but for everybody else who might be just joining in, haven't seen the updates, I'll go ahead and refresh you guys' memory here. We are moving this stream 2 hours early, as you can see. We are live now at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. This is to accommodate new changes to our schedule, and that includes in just over an hour from now, we have a brand new poker tournament over on my poker club. So for those of you who are members of that, that will be starting right after we finish this stream here. That'll take place, 8:15 Eastern, so 5:15 Pacific. So yeah, that is the big change to our schedule. And I guess we do have, in the past week, we do have another winning video poker hit from Buffalo 22 over on our Discord server. Shared this image. I'll go ahead and show it to you guys while we're here. So he shared this last week. 4 aces. Double bonus once again. This time it's a dollar denomination. The last few he's shared with us was 25 cents and 50 cents. So that's awesome. As for the video poker challenge, if you saw my playthrough last week, I had a positive score for the first time of 1,025. But the winner was a user by the name of BCW who finished with a score of positive 4,400. We had max opponents too. I set it to 50, and we had 50 opponents for the game. So Ultimate X, 4,400. That was the top score. Let me take a sip of water before we continue here. Proud Monkey's got a question. I heard talk of a Lucky Sevens variant of video poker. Apparently, just deuces wild, except with sevens wild. Have you seen it yet? Sevens wild. I don't think I've seen sevens wild. It probably is a variant. It's just not that common, unless this is something that's brand new to me. I know that I know they exist. From my research, one-eyed jacks as wild. There is a video poker variant where the one-eyed jacks are wild, so I know that exists. So I wouldn't be surprised. I think sevens wild. I have heard it. I've heard it in some context before, but I'm not. But it's not common unless this is something that's brand new. But I've heard of it before in some other context. I just don't remember what. Okay, so it is a new game. Okay. That is something then to keep in mind. Let me see if that'd be kind of surprising. Does videopoker.com have this already? Uh, doesn't look like it. Is it just like a something you could find in a typical Game King single hand variant, or is this something that's like a carnival style video poker game? Boy, streaming late in the afternoon, I have to decide whether or not to have the window open a bit or not, because it's still sunshine out there. It's not sunset yet, so can't really turn on the regular light, but you're getting these dots from the blinds in front of me. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's on videopoker.com. So if it's a new game, I'll be on the lookout for it, definitely. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'll just be on the lookout for it in case I see it. In case I see it in in the list of options on a random machine that I happen to sit at, especially if it's a new cabinet. All right, now the sun is shining. Close that a little bit. All right, I guess now let's go ahead and get started with deciding on the next video poker challenge. I might as well get that over with right now. Here we go. So we bumped the number back up to 10 games on this wheel. I've added a couple of them. I think the two I added were the ones that I tried when I was in Reno the previous few weeks back. So let's see which is it going to be. The arrows on the left side. Let's spin it. Oh well, would you look at that? We're gonna have an encore presentation of Ultimate X, but this time it's gonna be single hand. They do have single hand separately here, so we'll go ahead and set that up then. And after this, there won't be any more Ultimate X for a while. I'll guarantee that. But they do have a lot of interesting Ultimate X variants that I eventually want to try as well. All right, let's go back to the challenges page. Let's create a new one. Group, anyone, 50 opponents. And we'll go under single hand. Make sure, yeah, under single hand games. Yeah, 100 deals, 6 days. All right, 541502 is the. Yep, there it is. So new challenge ends November 3rd. 541502 is the ID number. Or you could find my username probably next to it when you look through the list. So to be able to participate in this challenge, you will need a gold subscription to videopoker.com. So it does require payment. But you get access to training mode, lots of stats, improve your game. Ultimate X Gold. I do, yeah, there are some other Ultimate X variants I do want to add to the wheel eventually. I just wanted to make sure all the standard Ultimate X variants get done first. I just don't want to fill the entire wheel with all Ultimate X stuff. But yeah, Ultimate X Gold. I'll go ahead and mark that for a future one here. I got a paper here where I do this. All right, Ultimate X single hand is done. All right. I think Ultimate X bonus streak was the other one as well. But all right. Let me see here. I guess we can play some video poker while we're at it as well. guess in the meantime, before we get started, let me go ahead and see if I can bring up some other additional news. Oh yeah, yesterday I decided, just for the fun of it, and in case anybody was free to watch me, I would decided to go ahead and play the Sunday Billion tournament on PokerStars, which is a 1 million play money chip tournament with a 1 billion chip guaranteed prize pool. So it's supposed to be a play money version of the famous Sunday Million tournament, which is a real money tournament on PokerStars with a $109 buy-in with a $1 million guaranteed prize pool. So the Sunday Billion is just the play money version of that. Almost identical in structure, but a little bit quicker, I would say. 8-minute structure, I believe, for the Sunday Billion play money game. While I believe the Sunday Million and most premium real money PokerStars tournaments have a 10-minute blind level structure. Similar starting stacks, though, 10,000 starting stacks, so much deeper to start with. I went ahead and late registered since registering early, I would have it would be way too deep. So I'm comfortable in tournaments like these where you start really deep early on. If I will usually strategically late register when the stack is about 100 big blinds. I can work with that, and I was able to work with that quite well. I played for 3 hours roughly, and I finished 108th. What was it, 108th out of 1,224 entrants, 2.3 million chips, so that was good. But yeah. And other big news of the day. Oh, obviously, since we have a lot of overlap with viewers from the Gamble Smart channel, I do want to give a congratulations to Mark and Dave for 1 year. 1 year anniversary is today. This day last year, they started their new channel, Gamble Smart. And what is it? They're over 61,000 subscribers. And big accomplishment. Congratulations to them. This morning, I did give an invite to them to either of them to join in. Dave was busy, so he couldn't make it. So they did, yeah, I did post an invite for them to actually come into the stream here, but they're busy guys, so yeah, work with what you got to do, I guess. It is a Monday too, back to work and all that. All right, so hey, Matt's here. In case you missed it, we did announce, of course, the new tournament that's going to be starting at the end of this stream in about an hour's time. And then we just spun the wheel to determine which video poker game is going to be our next challenge on, and that's going to be Ultimate X, the single hand version. We just did the regular Ultimate X last week. It's funny when that happens. Trying to comment on mobiles and make a progress. Yeah. I guess that's true, yeah. With our phones, our small devices. Well, but another important thing I do want to mention as well, a couple hours ago, and I will continue, well, obviously it'll be the tournament by the time the stream ends, but I did post a heads up for you guys who do plan on playing the tournament after this stream that there seems to be some issues with stuff loading on the PokerStars desktop client. So either you might find the home games not loading correctly sometimes, even after multiple attempts. So if that happens and you're not able to get the home games lobby loaded correctly, so you could register for the tournament, I did log in on my phone just to see if it's working there, and I was able to see the tournament list on home games quite well for the mobile devices. So I'd recommend trying to register on mobile if you're having difficulties on desktop. A little bit of a heads up. Assuming the issues haven't been fixed yet. This was 4 hours ago or something where I started getting word on what was going on. But yeah, let's go ahead and play some video poker here. I think I've got all the news I needed to discuss. It is Halloween this Thursday. Unfortunately, I don't have like some. I'll think of something maybe to like surprise you with for Thursday stream since it is going to be Halloween. That would be that's just a coincidence right there. Okay, yeah. So did you ever revisit that fusion game the other day? Okay, so obviously, the way home games works is after a while, if nobody plays for like 6 hours, I don't know what the time is, then PokerStars will at some point remove any cash games from home games that are abandoned. So, which is why whenever I set up ring game tables, they usually disappear later in the day on its own. As for the fusion game, because of the fact that it doesn't seem to be available on the mobile app, the Lite client mobile app, which is what's accessible for U.S. players, and since a lot of my players, a lot of the people in my home game are from the U.S., of course. With that restriction, I don't think I'm going to set it as like a tournament in any future tournament for our club. I did create a regular table, on the request of Travis, just because he asked to check it out because we thought it was interesting. And yeah, so maybe if you guys, if more, at least a couple of you guys want to see it one day and you message me on Discord, for example, I'll go ahead and recreate it, especially if you're playing on desktop, because apparently it doesn't seem to be available on mobile for U.S. players for some reason. So, like, I'm able to access it on desktop. I'm also able to access it on mobile through my version of the app. I have the version that's for international. The only way you'd be able to download the international version of PokerStars for mobile devices would be to have an Apple ID connected to an app store from a different country, because that's where you'll be able to find it. I have two different Apple IDs that I use for various purposes. I have one, of course, for the U.S. because some apps are only available in the U.S. But I also have an Apple ID connected to the Costa Rican version of the App Store, which allows me to download, some apps that otherwise would not be available in the U.S., such as the international version of PokerStars. That's just me, of course. But all right, let's see. Any requests for some games to have me play while we finish off? And if you've got any questions, be sure to post them in the chat. If you've got a question for me to answer or that you're interested in, it could be anything about casino games, poker, video poker, Reno. I guess I can answer some stuff on Vegas as well, but I'm not as much of an expert as Dave is. But let's see. Actually, since Larry mentioned it, I'll go ahead and load up Ultimate X Gold. A little sneak peek for it, I guess. Let's go ahead and load it up and make it so that you guys can see it. Something that might be familiar. So, something about single line Ultimate X you're asking about, Little Joe? I'm trying to understand your comment. But yeah, that is the the game we're playing. That's the one I was chosen for this week's challenge. Proud Monkey says, not sure if PokerStars is fixed yet, but I registered via phone. Then when I logged in on computer, I could access the club. So it's fixed for you then. Or maybe logging in enough times, it fixes it eventually. You know, refreshes better. I don't know. But yeah, so even if the home games, here's the thing: as long as you are registered, for the tournament, even if the home games tab doesn't load, you're still registered for the tournament, and you can find that out by going to the tools tab on the right hand side, and I think selecting tournament history and my tournaments. I think something like that. Go to scheduled tournaments and my tournaments, I believe it is, and then it'll list all the tournaments that you're currently registered in, and then there's a button that tells you to go to those tournaments. It'll bring up the tournament lobby for that game there. So if you're not able to access the home games lobby, but you are already registered for the tournament, you can load the tournament lobby there, and you'll probably be automatically the table will automatically load anyway if you're registered, so you should be fine there. Oh, you want me to play the the Ultimate X single hand challenge now, or maybe just practice it now? Obviously, I do a separate recording for the challenge videos, and I usually post them on Wednesdays. So that's why I'm not going to be doing it on stream. But we'll go ahead and start off with let's play some Ultimate X Gold. Let's go crazy. We'll do 10 hands. Yeah, let's just do double bonus. Why not? So it's a 9-5 table. I'm trying to remember how this game works. Oh, right. So you got these multipliers. Let me play it. Oh, yeah, the multipliers. I see now. It's been a while. It's been like, I don't know how long, a year or so since I've showcased this on stream. So I guess those multipliers come up and put them on the 3 of a kind all the way up to 4 of a kind. And then they go away once you actually hit them, I guess. And some of them are maxed out, of course, at certain levels. All right. Put the volume down for me. So these were okay. We had a full house which had no multiplier. Oh, a flush. Dealt flush, and it's at 7 times. Look at that. Wow. 17 and a half times the bet. Yeah, that is true, Larry. And obviously I played this game before, since there were multipliers left, and also my credit meter was probably left to where it was before as well. Yeah, so obviously this is a leftover for probably when I last streamed this game. But yeah, I'm starting to remember now how it works. And yeah, dealt flush. That was during the if you watch my attempt at the challenge video last week, I got dealt flushes twice. That's why I was able to get a positive score at the end. It was just those two. All right, let me hit the max button. All right, pair of jacks are better. Got some multipliers for 3 of a kind. Let's see if we can get 4 aces. That'd be cool. Oh, we got a single 4 of a kind. Oh, you think that other people, huh? Other multipliers left by other users, really? Huh. Interesting. That because that's I would be surprised if that's true, because when playing casually outside of any training mode, but of course there's no training mode here, but if there was, um, and when you're not in training mode, your credit meter carries over from the last time you've played it. Obviously, it's carrying over from, like, it was what, 16,000 I think, or 15,000 when I started, and now it's at 18. It's supposed to start at 10, but I think it's carrying over from a previous game. So I would assume those multipliers also carried over, but I don't know. Yeah, let me okay, let me look at Jacks are better. Oh, look, it's completely clear here. Oh no, wait, it is showing nothing here. Let me see. Let me go to Jacks are better. Let me try it here. Oh, look at that. 10 times, 10 times. Wow. Oh, and given look, even though it's Jacks are better, they split the four of a kinds to give their own multipliers. Wow, that's okay. Good to know then. So the multipliers are different, and you say it is influenced by other users, huh? Interesting. All right, let me see here. I have actually, this is an interesting combination here. 9-10 Jack of Hearts, Ace King of Spades, or Ace King Jack 10 4 to the straight. Oh boy. I wonder what the best strategy is for this one. I mean, this is a combination I've never seen before. And there's no training mode. I want let me know what you guys think is the best strategy. I'll go ahead and put it up on my phone. Obviously, the strategy might be different if the strategy probably will be different because of the multipliers, wouldn't it be? There's no multipliers for straight flushes. Or I'm curious though what the regular strategy would be. I'll go ahead and load it up. So this is Jacks are better. Proud Monkey is agreeing with me that it's a tough one. So probably the gut shot, you'd say. And Larry is coming in with a response here. The strategy for this game is a bit crazy. Since the straight isn't maxed, you may not go for it here. Ah, so you have to max it out, really. Okay. All right. I'm just curious, though, what the strategy is normally. So we are... Can I select 8-6 Jacks or better? Because it is technically... Yeah, this is an 8-6 pay table. Oh, but the royal flush is doubled. Okay, so yeah, any usage of this is probably going to be incorrect, but... Like, where is... okay, suit. Jack 10-9. Okay, so if it's normal Jacks or better strategy, it's the hold the 9-10 Jack. I was thinking that, but it would be interesting to see what the adjustment is for this game. Well, Joe says the straight because it's the only one with the multiplier. Interesting thing. Well, the flush does too, but it's less. Huh. Yeah, interesting. Wow. So according to when I just plugged it in on my phone, if this was just standard Jacks or better, then it would actually be to hold the 9-10 Jack suited. But we got multipliers here, so I guess I might as well just choose one here. Well, we have 10 chances at a straight. It's a 5x multiplier. I'll go ahead and just do this one. Yeah, I'll just do it. And I get punished for it. Okay. Luckily, we're just playing for fun, and we're not doing this game. I know the strategy's going to be nuts, I've heard, so... Alright. But you just need one straight to get your money back, you know? It doesn't come. Alright, pair of fours. Oh, okay. No problem there, Mike. Mike Abzil. Welcome to the stream. That's fun. That's funny. So, and little Joe says, "Don't you love it when you take the time to analyze a play and get blanked?" Yeah. And because if this was just normal video poker, I would have selected the Jack 10 9 of hearts because that is the best play from when I just plugged it in. And normally that's what I normally play too. I usually just play single hand video poker in the vast majority of cases. But here I'm just showcasing Ultimate X Gold, so no expert on the strategy on this game, that's for sure. Just showcasing it. What was it? Queen here? Let's just do that. Alright, a lot of comments here, yeah. Which probably is the reason why I'm reading your comments. I know I'm not showing them off, but it's just probably the reason why there is no like training mode at all for this game. Which is, that would probably make it really complicated. Probably going to need like a powerful computer, to to give it out. And yes, Mike, I know who Bob Dancer is. He is a good source. He's got good stuff. But yeah, let's just do one more hand. I'm not really something I like. All right, let's do 7 9 10. Almost got it here. Let's go ahead and do some other game. What do we got? I guess let's just go ahead and just go into... Let's go ahead and load up Ultimate X single hand. I agree there, Mike. Just want to mention to help players as the casino has enough of an advantage with making wrong holds. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Try to Try to get as much of that payback percentage as you can, you know, of the optimal as you possibly can, of course. That's why I showcase these games on my channel. I mean, Ultimate X is like that too, Proud Monkey. The strategy seems to be different as well on that game. I mean, there is training mode as well on the Pro subscription here on videopoker.com. Though I wonder, I think I've heard the single hand variant of Ultimate X is a little bit simpler. I'm not sure of that though. It's been a while since I've looked it up in further detail. And Super Dave, long time no see. Welcome back. You want to see double bonus? I assume. Just to clarify, double bonus or double bonus? I need to be sure of that. I mean, we can play some single hand. Some 10-7 double bonus. All right, gotcha. All right, let's. I'm gonna do it under the pro mode because why not? Let's eliminate dynamic replay and let's go ahead and bring you guys back. Gonna have to move the tab here a bit. Let's move the wheel. Let's slide this over so you guys can at least see the training as well. That should be enough. And yeah, Proud Monkey, I agree with that as well. Unless I know the game does not have any deviation at all from the regular strategy. Super Times Pay is a good one, for example. Hot Roll is another one. You don't need any strategy adjustments for those games. And yeah, that is true, Mike. Small percentage. That's usually whenever I make a mistake, it's always like a hundredth of a coin, you know? All right, so I went ahead and loaded up double bonus 10-7. I mean, this is a game you should definitely practice if you're going to be, especially going into downtown or off strip in Vegas. Especially since there's some instances where you don't hold the ace only, and some where you hold the ace and the other high card. So it's not that crystal clear in this game as well. So it does require practice, I would think. Probably within a small percentage, of course. Not to mention, because the flush pays 35, you're going 3 to a flush quite a bit in this game. Pair of aces. Oh, full house. 50 credit full house. Pair of eights. Pair of kings. Scoot my chair over. There we go. Probably definitely the ace there. Ah, straight. Straight pays 25. I think you go for it. Yep. 3.4 versus 2.7. Pair of kings. All right. Flush pays 35. You go 4 to the flush in this version. Didn't get it, but as you could see the EV chart on the right-hand side. Flush pays 35 in this game, so you actually go for 4 to a flush over the 3 to the royal. 3 to a flush is something you go in this game. There's no other. Let's see. There's nothing else there that's good. So yeah, 1.8 versus 1.65 for discarding all. Oh, is this another instance? We don't have any straight draw. Yeah, just gonna be 3 to the flush. Yeah. Pair of tens. A lot of good advice in the chat by Mike. 8765. Nope. Once again, ace, king, queen, jack. Pair of threes. 3 threes. Flush draw. King and jack. Pair of aces. Pair of nines. Ace. Open-ended straight draw. 2 pair. This is open-ended, yeah, so we'll go for that. Didn't get it. Missing my draws today, it seems. Pair of threes. Ooh, 3 threes. That deuce almost looked like a 3. Pair of sevens. King and jack. Okay, so let's see here. With one high card for the 3 to a flush, I think you still go for it. We're going to find out. No, we don't. And it's close, too. I guess because the king and the queen are consecutive. Maybe if it was king and jack, it would flip. All right. So yeah, king and queen is the correct hold there. Actually, Proud Monkey, double bonus. If you have 3 aces and a deuce, I believe you all only hold the 3 aces. In triple double bonus, you would hold the deuce as well. Since 4 aces with a deuce kicker in triple double bonus pays the same as a royal flush. But in double bonus, that is not the strategy. I think holding the 3 aces is the correct one. Continue. All right, surely I believe it's 3 to a flush with a jack. Yep. We did get a pair of jacks out of it. Oh, another instance of 4 to a flush versus 3 to a royal, but it's 10-7 double bonus. We have to go for the flush, and we still didn't get it. Look how closer it is, though, with a king, queen, jack, though. And yep, there's everybody in the chat correcting everybody. No pick 6, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. And Robin's here as well. Hey, gang. I got to make sure I keep track of the time. We got another 15 minutes before we head on out. Let's see. We got 3 to a straight flush draw. We also got 4 to a inside straight. I do know you go for inside straights in this game because of the increased payoff for the straight from 20 to 25. But it's not the right move. Wow. I think that's the case as well in other games. I think the three to a straight flush, even double gapped, is still the better choice. Wow, yeah. 2.27 versus 2.12. I got 3 sixes out of it. Huh. Flush draw. Inside straight. Oh, got it that time. Good question. Actually, I can probably enforce it right here. I can go to pick cards. I still think I've seen the chart on this. I still think you do go for 4 to a flush, but maybe there's an exception here. But I think I would have seen it on the chart though. So Queen Jack 10, 5, and I don't know 7. All right. So I could force it to come up so I can share it with you. All right. Let's see what happens if I hold the 4 to the flush. Oh, you're right. Good question. So you got your answer right here. Yeah, look at that. Queen Jack 10. And that's and that's the reason why charts are not enough to go full on optimal. You have to have like a full computer. But it makes it more difficult to memorize this stuff though. So I mean, luckily we have things like this best hold app for our phone in case we're in a casino and we want to check it out on the go. But yeah, so it looks like Queen Jack 10, you do go for it. At least based on the setup that I have here. I chose a 5 of diamonds and a 7 of spades. Don't know if it'll make much of a difference. It is a significant. I think 7.3 versus 7.6 I think is pretty significant. So yeah, you go for the royal at that point. And yeah, it does just give you an additional card for a straight flush because it's consecutive. It is the lowest 3 cards of the royal flush. So yeah, that's pretty important there. And it is a significant difference in EV too, enough so that. So yeah, that was an excellent question there, Larry. Let's go ahead and do a jack. 10, 7, 4, 3. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, 3 4s. We're looking for the 4 of diamonds, guys. Can we get the 4 of diamonds? 4 diamonds, please. No. That's something you're seeing me do these days. The past few trips to the casino, I'm literally, whenever I get dealt a 3 of a kind, I try to call for the one card. The one card that I need to complete the 4 of a kind. So if I get like the 3 4s and the 4 of diamonds is missing, I'll say 4 diamonds, please, and then I laugh a little bit when it actually comes. All right, 2 pair. Man, nothing here. Wow, not even 3 to a flush. 10, 8, 7, 3 deuce. Utter junk. I somehow get 2 pair out of that. And little Joe says he always goes for the royal. Yeah. Most games you do. Most games you do. Most pay tables you do even. A pair of 3s. Yeah, we'll just hold. I think we just hold the jack. That was close too, though. Pair of deuces. Okay, last time we had this king queen was the best choice. Queen jack I definitely know is a much stronger 2 high card combination consecutive versus 3 to a flush. I'm pretty sure you hold the queen jack. Yeah, that one I know for a fact. A pair of 9s. 3 9s. sixes. Speaking of shockwave poker, I noticed you got Larry's mentioning it. Yeah, Little Joe has on his channel is Shockwave 4 of a kind win, which pays as like a royal flush if you haven't played shockwave poker before. My mom has played it a few times when she's been able to find it at random machines. I'm surprised that you can't even play it here on videopoker.com. I don't, like I said, the only reason why I was able to make a video for Shockwave Poker was because I had to use a Player's Edge Plus ROM on the multiple arcade machine emulator. I mean, it's the only way I was able to even give you a screenshot of it, Photo flush. And Proud Monkey's got good question as well. And that is something that I probably would have to do off stream to look it up. But let me go ahead and play one here. Pair of deuces. But let me see what I could say here. So here's one I often wonder about. Progressive, at which point does the progressive royal have to hit where it becomes advantageous to hold ace 10 suited? Well, there's one way I know of where you could play around with this, and the Wizard of Odds website has a video poker analyzer where you can choose a game and then plug in any pay table you want. And there's also a strategy maker as well where you can do the same thing and yeah, the strategy maker actually, and then you plug that in, and then you can see if ace 10 suited appears as one of the playable options. But yeah, it probably will at some point. And Mike says he likes to play Super Times, Double Super Times Pay, and Hot Roll. Those are popular games, yeah. Okay, so this is the two high cards one gapper versus the 3 to a flush. Do we still hold both high cards here? We do. So two high cards, you always go for it. It seems so far we've in the examples we've received. I mean, look how close it is: 2.31, 2.30. I wonder if the makeup of the other cards could change it in favor. We got another one. Let's try it again. Yep, same values there too. 3 4s. This time we're looking for the 4 of hearts. 4 of hearts, please. Oh, I'll take a full house too. Pair of queens. Ace, queen of clubs. Pair of kings. Pair of deuces. And yeah, Proud Monkey. Hot Roll is definitely a fun one. And I don't know if if you saw last week's stream where I went over the recap of the Reno trip, but my dad hit a huge win on Hot Roll. I think I also shared the picture of it on the Gamble Smart Discord, so you've probably seen it there. But yeah, for those of you who missed it, yeah, my dad hit 4 aces when there was a 7 times multiplier. This was nickel denomination. He was playing 10 hands, so that was still $5 a pop at max bet with 10 hands. So it was quite big betting. But yeah, he was able to hit that. Cashed out $400. So that was really good. And if you noticed on that picture, the screen, the picture I took of his win, it was set to 9-6 double bonus. So if you happen to be in the Reno area and you like these fancier games, go to Atlantis because they'll have it at good pay tables. Like Hot Roll at 9-6 double bonus. I mean, that's pretty competitive. Pretty good. A pair of threes. Two pair. A pair of jacks. Yeah, let's go. It's 3 to a straight flush here. And Mike, wow, yeah. This is what's frustrating about any version of Super Times Pay. Whenever I observe my mom play because she likes it for some reason, it's like the multiplier. Why isn't the multiplier coming? I've played 25 hands and the multiplier hasn't come up. And there is, I think, if you go to the rule book, I think there is they do. If you go to the game rules, I think they do show what the average amount is. I don't know what it is on the top of my head, but yes. And you said 78 hands without a multiplier. Wow. And yeah, you could get back to back. Yep, it happens. It's randomness for you, man. So Larry's asking more about this. So yeah, were the pay tables the same between Carnival and non-Carnival? Because that seems like a miss on their part if the Carnival bonus adds to the payback. Yeah. So um, yeah. So yeah, because when you if you were to show me a nine, let's just use double bonus for example, 9-6 double bonus, single hand, or multi hand with no additional features. Just a standard double bonus game, 98.98% payback percentage, and then you get hot roll or super times pay with 9-6 double bonus as well. Well, so with the pay tables being the same, the carnival game will have a higher payback percentage because you got the added benefit of those bonus multipliers, even though you are betting more to trigger that feature. But in return, I guess what you're getting is higher variance. Uh, but yeah, it does increase the payback percentage if it's the same from the identical pay table. But you also increase variance when you do so because you have to bet more for those perks. Joe says I'd rather not play than play Super Times Pay. Yeah. So it's 1 in 6 hands in hot. Yeah, hot roll. Hot roll. It comes frequently. I've noticed. At least when I watch my dad play it, it comes more frequently. I think you do also pay more. Not to mention you can get it on the deal or on the draw. So yeah, that's definitely helpful. We're about to approach the top of the hour here. But yeah, let's go ahead and play one more. Or one more until I lose, so maybe here. Straight draw? Missed it. All right. Ended up ahead. I don't know how many hands I played. Actually, I can scroll down here. I've played 60 deals, and despite talking in between, with 2 mistakes, it looks like. But yeah, 10-7 double bonus, you definitely want to practice if you're going to play this. Interestingly enough, though, if you know standard jacks are better strategy and you're a casual player, you can actually get a higher payback percentage playing 10-7 double bonus with 9-6 jacks are better strategy than if you were to play that if you were to actually play 9-6 jacks are better. What is it, like 99.6 or 7 or something percent payback percentage if you played 9-6 Jack strategy on 10-7 double bonus. I have to look up the figures again, but I remember reading that. It's interesting. Uh, interesting fun fact. They fix the frequency in double super times, but I still avoid that. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. We're at the top of the hour. For those of you in my Poker Stars Poker League on Poker Stars Home Games platform, we have a tournament coming up in about 14 minutes time. I'll be sure to log in there and play it with you guys. For everybody else, thank you for joining me for the this edition of the Monday Mic Drop. So this will be our new time, it seems, because of the new poker schedule that we're having on Mondays now. We'll be having this Q&A stream at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, let me see any further questions. Thank you, old Joe. Later. An interesting logging of the number of hands between multipliers. Always interesting for a stat geek, of course. And Super Dave, thank you for thank you for watching. Glad you can make it on this new time. But yeah, thank you for joining. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit the like button if you're brand new to the channel. For those of you who are just joining in for the first time, be sure to subscribe. Share this stream with others. Hit the bell icon to be notified once I go live next or once I release a new video. The next live stream will be Thursday uh, for the Poker Stars Home Games flagship tournament, and it'll be on Halloween too. I wonder if you guys were going to be doing anything or not, but I don't know. I don't have anything to dress up with. It would be if I did, I would dress up for the stream. We'll see if something happens with that. And yeah, Proud Monkey saying good luck to everybody playing. We'll get along with that. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you for the next one. Have a great rest of your day and stay safe out there this week. It's the beginning of a week. It's Monday, I know, but we'll see you on Thursday for the next stream. Take care, everybody, and go make it happen.